Hello, my name is Lisa LeMay Smith. Um, I'm Drew and Kelly's mother, and hopefully one day I can be grandmama. And I'm married to David Smith.
What it will be like when I walk.
Well, I definitely liked playing with my Barbie dolls and setting up their house.
I can only
Um, I
imagine
loved to bicycle
what
ride.
my eyes will see.
Swim was definitely something. I would set out my stuffed animals when I watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor.
Okay, so English was definitely my absolute favorite because I struggled for years and years and they didn't know. Because I was basically just repeating the story because I'd heard it enough and my mom didn't realize that I didn't know how to really break it down. And the school system back then was, at that time, they were trying a experiment called PODS all the time. And I loved reading. I loved spelling. I loved writing because in the ninth grade, my teacher, Mrs. Beard, knew that I was really sad, because I was going through a lot. And she just encouraged me to kind of write whatever I wanted on the assignments that she gave me. And, she really tried to encourage me. So I would say she's probably the most memorable teacher that I have. And I just really loved being in her class. I felt safe. I felt she cared. But it's funny because going back to what I just talked about, basically when I heard that my teachers felt like I was impassable, I came to the conclusion right then and there, I'm not going to go to college. And I'm going to have twins. I want twins. And I didn't know back then that you can't decide to have twins. That's like something that has to be from a family that has them. And I feel like God really blessed me because I was able to go on fertility medication. I was able to get pregnant right away. And I ended up with twins. And I didn't think I wanted a boy because I was afraid because I didn't have a brother. I didn't know what in the world to I do with a boy, but praise the Lord, I only got one girl because I can't handle all that. I'm like, I think it was better this way, and I think it'd be hard. I think it'd be really hard for twins that are alike, like to see each other. Like I don't. I think that'd be weird. I don't know that I could. Okay, well, my favorite pet was my dog. My dog Robo. He was a dachshund. I don't know if he was ever fixed because he was always going to die. And when he died, I think a part of me died. I was very, very heartbroken. What's interesting though is that the day that he died, he had already been languishing and he wasn't willing to let go because he knew I would. And I went up to him, I specifically looked at him, and I told him, I said, it's okay. You can go ahead and go. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy.
I can only imagine when all I would do is forever, forever worship you. I can only imagine.